For 30 seconds, just a gentle, deep breathing to bring your body, mind in one plane. Within the stillness, you connect with yourself. Excellent. Roll your shoulder back straight, head up, eyes closed. Take a deep breath and chant Om for 3 times. Still keeping your eyes closed. Take your both hands up in the air. Rub them together. You're trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand and cover your face. Open your eyes between the closed hand. Feel the heat. And then gently massage over your forehead, around your eyes, nose, the V shape around the ear, back of the head, and the neck, your shoulders, your body. And just by chanting Om and doing the process what you've done so far, we make the body in active state to get the maximum benefit of prana. Before we start the class, we want to talk about when we understand the role of each prana, vayu, we can grasp how it serves the whole body or the person. Body to function, you need a prana. What is prana? Universal energy. And the breath is the main vehicle for prana to enter your body. Prana is the foundation and essence of life. The energy and vitality that permeates the entire universe. Nothing in the universe can move without prana. Prana flows in everything that exists. It helps to regulate all physical function, like breathing, to supply oxygen, digestion, elimination, even reproduction. Everything happens due to prana. Prana is the breath or life force. Inhalation is far the most important vehicle for prana to enter your body. Also, prana comes also from food we eat, the air we breathe, and from the nature around the sitting amongst the plant, the birds and the bees, the mountain and the lakes. So why maximum prana comes from, a lot of people spend all their life eating and drinking. The maximum prana comes from breath. The person who learns to breathe deeply gets energized, oxygenated blood, prevention, so it doesn't become ill at all. So breath is the main vehicle for prana. So more than 50% of prana, universal energy, comes from breathing. Less than quarter from food and water, and the rest comes from nature. The prana is the source of all movement in our body. It regulates all our bodily function, cellular growth, healing, and so on. Our overall health and well-being is tied directly to the quality, quantity, and the circulation of prana. Prana needs to be moving around your body. How does prana flow in your body? It flows through the thousands of tiny channels, energy channels, meridian, the nerve system of every cell in the body. What does prana feels like? It feels like a pulse, vibration, like a bit of tingling feeling, tremor. That's what it feels like. Where is the main storage of prana? It's in the solar plexus, your navi. Main storage center for prana is the solar plexus. The chakra located at the pit of the stomach. Very important. Every function of the body happens due to prana, like burping, gas formation in the digestion system, then it comes out. Even blinking, when you're blinking, active when you're awake and revitalize when you sleep. Yawning, when you're tired after eating and so on. Sneezing, clearing your blockage in the respiratory system. These are all part of the prana being active. Opening and closing of the heart valve makes your blood flow around the body and supply oxygen and nutrients. It's all due to the prana. Body to function, you need prana, universal energy. I said to breath is the main vehicle for prana to enter the body. Flow of prana is particularly intensive through the sole of the feet and the palm of your hand. Feet are closely related to the earth element and represent the negative polarity. And energy of the palm originates from the heart. It is related to the air element and produces positive polarity. There is an exercise through which we can very clearly feel prana in the hand. Close your eyes, all of you. Bring your hand on either side of your body and gently bring the both palms towards each other. Gently, slowly, feeling the sensation between the two palms of your hand. Slowly, as you come through, you can feel the sensation of pulse between the palm of your hand until you come to almost like 1 centimeter. Can you feel some kind of feeling between the two palms of your hand? That's prana at work. And gently, when you go back, you can feel the pressure in the back of the hand. That's prana at work. Just to make you realize what is prana. You feel the pins and needle. Mudra helps to awaken the 5 elements. It's healing through finger posture. Energy is emitted from the tip of the body to the nose, chin, finger, ears, out into the universe. But mudra directs those prana which is going out of the body back into the system, depending where you want to be. Like doing a chin mudra sends the prana to the bottom section of the lung, and so on. So your hand holds the healing power that has been used for centuries for healing various elements. The use of mudras is the practice of pranayama, is a powerful tool to give you maximum benefit and guide the flow of energy through the body. Very important. So if you regularly practice mudra, not only contributes to one overall good health, but can use to prevent plenty of diseases as well. Position of hand has the ability to influence your energy of our physical, emotional, and spiritual as well. The 5 elements are fire. The whole universe is made up of 5 elements: fire, air, space, earth, and water. Your thumb is your fire, index finger air, middle finger space, ring finger earth, and little finger water. Fire is positive, space is positive, air is positive, space is negative, earth is neutral, and water is negative. The science of mudra is when you touch the tip of the finger, you balance the element. When you bring the thumb to the base of the element, you increase the element. When you bring the element down to the base of fire and press it, you suppress the element. That's the whole science of mudra, the way it works. I hope you understood a bit more about prana. So now you see how in our pranayam class, even Swamiji takes, mudra plays a very big part in trying to energize different parts of the body to promote overall health. So let's start the class with but this whole week we've been working on to improve your lung function. So let's do some posture exercise to exercise your shoulder. Very important. To promote health, your shoulder needs to be uptight and your back needs to be straight. Then 90% of ailment will go away automatically. So let's put your hand like this. As you breathe in, you go forward, breathing out. You engaging your shoulder, hold it for a few seconds, and come back. Excellent. Next, put your both hands together. Right hand pressure on the left hand on the right hand. Breathe in and put a pressure on each other and hold it for a few seconds. Excellent. Next, keeping the pressure on as you breathe in. Let me just highlight myself so people can see it better. Put the pressure on. As you go up, you breathe in. Your hands should be touching the ear, full stretch, and come down. And for last time, all these exercises, make sure you're doing Bhastrika as well. So you're expanding, you're exercising your lung anyway. Next one, put your both hand there. Make a tight fist, make a circle. And do the reverse. Then keeping your hand there, you breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. Next, put your both hand there, breathe in and do a scissor action, breathing out. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Just roll down. If your hands are sore, just roll them around. No problem. Next, you touch behind the hand, you breathe in. And next, take your hand down the circle like that, over back of the neck. You're trying to exercise your shoulder. Then do the reverse. Excellent. Now both hands up front. Right. And then open the palm of your hand, make fist. Then put your hand there, breathe in and breathe out. Next, put your both knuckles together like this, breathe in and yeah. Last time. Then keeping the fist, both hands together, roll them circle. And do the reverse. And then opening the palm of your hand, breathing in. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Next, we do interlock your finger like this. Take all the way up, breathe in and breathe out. And hold it for a few seconds. Then come up, breathe in. Excellent. Next, do the hand in the front. Wrap your right hand around the left hand like this, if you can, and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Excellent. Now do the same thing with hand in the front, left hand around the right hand now. And yeah. Next, like a part of a Gomukhasana, take your right hand all the way back up. Use your left hand to push as far back as you can. And take your left hand behind your back and grab your other hand If you can't, use the napkin or socks or a rope with a knot on it. And slowly you'll be able to touch each other and go look up and do Kapalbhati. This is also prevention of frozen shoulder. Winter is coming, especially people with diabetes. Everything we're doing for prevention. Prevention is better than cure. Excellent, well done. Now to the opposite side, take your left hand all the way back up. Put your left hand as far back as you can. Right hand. This is a bit harder even for me. I can't touch, but same time, at least we can try as much close as possible. Look up and do Kapalbhati. Excellent. Well done. Last but not the least, put Namaste behind your back. And do. Excellent. Now hold your hands back and put your shoulder up and hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. And relax. Once more. Another one now is to correct your spine. Very important. So put your hand like this, take it all the way back up, touching your hand ears again, fully stretch, and focusing on your spine, you do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And yeah, one of the best mudra is something lots of people suffer from lower back pain due to the all heavy weight or putting stress on your lower back, the way you're sitting all the time from L1 to L5. One of the best mudra is Saj Sank Mudra, which is interlock your forefinger together, make a tight fist, and thumb on the top. Just do that. If you just try doing Kapalbhati, I'll explain to you how does that improve your spine. The Saj Sank Mudra set to energize your nadis, Ida, Pingla, and your spinal cord. Cures all problems related from throat to your back passage. Slip disc because it helps to strengthen your back and keeping your muscles stronger, keeps it straight, and lower back problem. It makes your spine more flexible. It cures also any problem your back passes, like indigestion, gastric problem, acidity, disorder, hemorrhoid, piles, fistula, and so on, eating disorder, appetite. It also improves your thyroid gland, useful for curing speech, stammering, help to raise the Muladhara chakra, very important. So this actually improves the overall health of the whole spine. And other one you know already, Meridian Mudra. Put your thumb up like this. This helps to, what this does is fixes the top part of your spine and it stretches from middle to the bottom like elastic band. If your back problem, then you do Bastrika for 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on your pain, and then you do Kapalbhati. But today, we're just trying to do prevention. So hold the Gunadhar, Meridian Mudra, and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Most people tend to have lower back problem. Then you do thumb pointing out the way to make sure support the muscle to support the back, your back. Okay, you might think it's hocus pocus, like whichever way your thumb's pointing, that's the way your muscle will work. Now, if you hold your thumb out the way and take a 5 general deep breathing and tell me, does your muscle go in first or does you go out first? Anybody which way the muscle is going? Out the way. That's excellent, Umaji. And then if you put the thumb inside now, not do the same thing for me, breathing in and out for 5 times. Now the muscle is going in the way. See, that's why mudra plays a sense of prana to certain part of the body to energize and promote overall health. So let's just do that for 10 seconds. Finger pointing in the way, Kapalbhati. And relax. And for lower back pain, you have to make your pelvis muscle stronger. Plays a very big part in promoting health. So one of the exercises we did was put your one hand behind your back, other hand in the front like this. And when you're turning down, don't turn from waistline, turn from your pelvis muscle all the way down. Breathe in and breathe out. Just for 3 times. Excellent. Now do the same thing with the opposite hand. Right hand behind your back, left hand there. Excellent. Now do the both hands together. That puts the extra pressure on your pelvis muscle. Then we go sideways. Then you're twisting around. Everything is done through the pelvis muscle. Next, you make a circular movement from your pelvis muscle. And do the opposite. Excellent. And for pelvis one a good exercise also is bend your feet like this. If you breathe in, come up. And breathe out. Like this. I was trying to do it, but Navnita does it much better. This I'm kind of struggling with my age. If you can do that, Navnita, so we just you can speak or you go. You take over there just fine.
Breathe. So breathe in, push it away, or either way it's fine as long as you are doing deep long breathe in, breathe out. And swap. So keeping your back still straight, you are working with your leg, starting from the thigh and descending. And then
also, you rock like a baby. Also, you can do the hip rock way. That's very good for hip exercise and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And give me a laughter as well. Excellent. Do the same to other feet as well. You haven't done another one. Just these are all hip exercise, making your bottom part stronger. And one of the best exercises, Navita, you know, butterfly. Do the butterfly with me. I'll do the chair. This is very good for your bottom tailbone and everything else stronger. Your hip. Prevention of back with sciatica pain as well. It also helps to pump up the lymph fluid all the way back up to fight infection from the groin. This exercise plays a very important part. This morning I was listening to Swamiji. What he's saying now is you don't have to do all the pranayam. Depending prevention, all you do is 5 pranayam. Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, and then Alom Bilom, Brahmali, Udgit, and Pranam. But if you have a thyroid problem, then you do Jai more often. So obviously you pack it, but 5 pranayam is more than enough to promote your health. Excellent, well done. Thank you, Navitaji. We done that. So we corrected your shoulder and correct your posture. Next, I'm going to do some face exercise, very important to activate the vagus nerve, which is one of the longest nerves, goes from the top right to the bottom. It connects to every single organ, your lung, your heart, your liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, and so on. So this will help to activate the parasympathetic nerve system to relax the body, all the organs, so much blood can flow properly to each organ to energize and promote overall health. So first you do, like Hanumanji does, blow your mouth both and relax. This is also good for people who have taking steroid or antibiotic and the face gets swells up. This will remove any swelling from as well. Prevention is better than cure. If you do all those, you won't have it. Next, you blow one side and throw it to the other side. Next, with the left, you create a fig O, you breathe in, your cheek goes in, and then breathe out, your cheek goes out. Next, you suck your lips and your cheek, everything inside. And relax once more. And relax. Next, one of the favorite childhood exercise is breathe in, make like a fatpati, a motorbike noise. Again, once more. Excellent. And then tap yourself. Longer you can do that, that shows how strong your lung is as well. If you can't do it long enough, the lung is, you need to do more exercise for your lung to improve the lung function. Very important. Next, we do the tongue exercise. Very good for removing any toxin from your face, any hearing problem, sinus problem, eye problem, also your thyroid, also for people who snore and sleep apnea. Take your tongue out, try to touch your nose with it. Hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. Next, you take your tongue out and show it right, left, right, left. This will make the back of the tongue muscle stronger, so you won't have a snoring sound. Excellent. Next, you get your tongue out, hold it for a few seconds and suck it back in. Excellent. Next one is also very good for double chin as well, and help to get rid of any swelling as well. Take your chin up and get your stretching that, and take your tongue out and take it slightly up. Excellent. Well done. Now turn right. Do the same thing. And then turn left. And one of the good mudra, one of the best mudra, king of mudra, is called Khichdi mudra. I might not be pronouncing it right, but you roll your tongue up, and with the tip of the tongue, you press the roof of the mouth. That activates the master gland, pituitary gland, which is able to release the parasympathetic nerve system. You slow down your heart rate, your blood pressure goes down, and your body goes in relaxation. Your breath becomes deeper. Rather than 18 breath, which is normal for a human being, goes down to 8, 9, 10. So your body calms down, completely relaxed. And it helps also, very good for meditation. So mind doesn't go outward, go inward, and try to promote health. Excellent. Next, we're going to do some clapping to get the acupressure to activate. All the acupressure should be done in beginning of the class to open the energy channel, so energy can flow freely to give you maximum benefit of pranayama. Open your cup of your hand, because all the organs are connected to your hand. That's your lung meridian, heart meridian, large intestine, small intestine, and so on, lymphatic system. Everything goes through the hand, goes through the under the armpit, and goes over the body everywhere. So put your hand there. 1, 2. Then here. 1. This is all organ. Just by this 3 clapping, you energize every single meridian in your body to energize and open up the energy channel. And the last time. Remember, just by clapping, you won't get the benefit. What your mind thinks, body deliver. When you're doing this, you're telling your body, yes, I want all the energy channel to get rid of all the blockages. So energy can flow freely. What your mind thinks, body delivers. Very important. No point in doing this and thinking, "Aaj nasta mein kya milne wala hai?" Then you won't get the benefit. You have to, what your mind thinks, body delivers. Very important. So really you have to do that. We've done the acupressure. Now we're going to expand some lung through the mudra again. In chin mudra, upside down, thus sends the prana to the bottom section of the lung to expand. So we use the pranayama of Bhastrika and Kapalbhati. So for 30 seconds, we do Bhastrika first, focusing on the bottom section of the lung. And if you do in Khichdi mudra, you can expand your lung even further. Excellent. Now still keeping the chin mudra, focusing on the bottom section of the lung. We use the pranayama of Kapalbhati. 1 per second, 60 per minute, 1 harmony. If you had a surgery, discuss with the GP, but you can't do for 3 to 6 months. And if you're pregnant, you can't do Kapalbhati. Just do the Bhastrika last two. Rest of us sitting in chin mudra, focusing on the bottom section of the lung. We do Kapalbhati for 1 minute. Excellent. Now we focus on the top section of the lung and your airways. For this, we use the Adi Mudra. Open your palm of your hand, put the thumb in the middle, and make a tight fist. And do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Excellent. Now still keeping the Adi Mudra, we're going to Kapalbhati for 1 minute, focusing on the top section of the lung and your airways. Very good for people with any kind of lung problem, respiratory problem, asthma, bronchitis, and so on. Even to the climate of winter, everything is shrunk, so we have to expand it forcefully. Excellent. So through the use of mudra, you might expand the bottom section and the top section. Now we do some few more exercise to expand the whole of the lung together. Behind the front, as you breathe in and relax. Excellent. Now put your both hands there and you breathe in and breathe out. Remember, up to Bastika, doesn't matter what kind of ailment you have to do those exercises to improve the lung function. That's where you'll get oxygenated blood, energize every single organ to promote health. Next one is make a tight fist. As you go up, you open your arm completely and then turn around, make a fist and come down like this. That compresses the lungs and exhale out all the gases. Very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and excellent. Now we are ready to expand your lung to full capacity to stretch to get the maximum benefit of pranayama. So what we do is sitting in Jnana Mudra, which helps to more focus, concentrate, and meditate, and Khichdi Mudra, and meditate on the third eye, or the governor vessel, or follow your breath. You do that for next 3 minutes to give your body the vitality, the energy. Remember, you're taking prana as well. That's what we talk. Breath is the main vehicle for prana to enter your body. इतना ऊंचा ये बुलंदियों को छू ले कर कर मन इतना ऊंचा ये बुलंदियों को छू ले इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबान इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबान रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर जब का तुम जप ले वही मेरा कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा सांसों का क्या भरोसा Om. Take your both hands up in there, rub them together. You have given your body the vitality, oxygenated blood. Very important to energize every single organ, cell, and muscle in the body. Even cancer cell cannot thrive in the oxygenated environment. Very important. So what exercise you've done so far is very important package to improve your lung function and give you maximum amount of air in your lung. But make sure if you're anemic or you're lacking B12, then you might be breathing in a lot of air, but breathing out all the oxygen back out again. So you're not absorbing it. So make sure, get a blood tested. If we make sure you're not anemic, and if you lack of B12, then you might have to take some supplement what doctor prescribes you, or the injection every 3 months, or whatever required. Because I know from my experience traveling around the world, our Gujarati bhai ban, jahan bhi hai, more than 50% they need lack of B12 because of their diet or their lifestyle is part of a genetic problem as well. The same thing happened with people with Punjab as well. So that's so really, I don't know what's the cause of that. Could be the diet, could be genetic problem, whatever it is. And so really, you have to get it tested. If you're short of it, you have to take the supplement. Because if you're vegetarian, B12 is usually in the meat and certain things. If you're vegetarian and fish, you can't get it. So you have to take supplement. That's one of the main reasons as well. Very important. And relax. Excellent. Now we're going to do some sitting for some time. Let's do some physical exercise, grinding. Could you excuse me, Yogi? Could you go out of my way and do the grinding? Your leg forward, hand together, go forward, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. Swami, you're saying if you want to lose weight, do this 100 times. Navita ji, don't do too many, otherwise you might disappear. You always slim it up anyway and do the opposite. Body makes body in balance. Doesn't never harm you. And for last time, excellent. Now leg apart. This is very good for both hands there. Listen to your body. If you have back pain, don't go too far down. The other hand goes behind your back, look behind your back and breathe out. Come on. You want to play? I can't play just now. I'm doing yoga, please. Yogi. You want to do yoga as well? Excellent. I don't know what the weather like there, but in Glasgow, it's quite a stormy. All night the wind was blowing almost like a 70, 80 miles an hour. You can feel I'm in open countryside. It was quite all my garden chairs, everything flew away. I had to sort them out last night as well. Let's do the guy in Makhan Nikalna Dute.
हमारे यहाँ पे स्नो हुआ है सरवन जी, हमारे यहाँ पे स्नो.
Oh God, oh God, यहाँ पे तो स्नो नहीं हुआ है.
Plenty of snow here.
East coast में स्नो पड़ा है, east side में, east side of UK I think, no, probably. Oh, that's surprising. First snow you had, huh? Come on, let's keep grinding. Hey, जब मक्खन निकालना दूध से. Yogi is looking at me saying, "Are you mad? What are you doing?" I can run faster than you, he said to me. And relax. Excellent. Just to break, you've been sitting for some time. The exercise. Next, we're going to release your anxiety. The best way is you breathe in and you breathe out through your mouth, holding a straw twice the length of breathing in. That helps to release the anxiety. And for last time, and one of the best ways to release anxiety also is your Thymus Gland, which also improves your T cell, improves your immunity as well. So your forefinger, you can tap it like that, or you keep your finger in the middle of the thing and do Kapalbhati. Excellent. Next is to clear any plaque deposited in your artery on daily basis, prevention of heart attack and stroke. If you're having one, we'd like a first aid. And also it helps to remove any mucus lining or any kind of infection in your lungs. If you're doing dog pose with the gravity and that exercise, it drains out of your system so you can breathe properly. And if you have infection, try to sleep on your stomach. So the back of the lung where the sacs are is free of any fluid so you can breathe properly. So let's do a 3 deep breathing. One, two, and this time you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. And try to stay down for a few seconds, whatever we can. Repeat that once more. Excellent. Last but not the least, very important exercise is the nitric oxide. So take your palm of your hand, and just now the COVID is always taking new toll again. So really wash your hand regularly, wear mask when you go out, do all this, keep distance from people and so on. And when you come back into the house, always do the nitric oxide exercise, which creates the more 30% more nitric oxide in nasal passage, which is able to kill any virus or weaken the virus. Then your antibody can kill it off and you don't have much of the symptom of COVID-19. So really put your palm of your hand, cover your eardrum like that, put your tongue against the teeth, and then vibration will go to nasal passage. Mm. 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 Will it be nice in the school when you have assembly? We do the nitric oxide exercise every morning. That itself will prevent children even any chance of getting COVID-19. They won't get it or kill the virus. Isn't that so simple? But problem is somehow it's not been promoting enough. I don't know why. I have no idea at all. But all my research shows nitric oxide plays a big part in CPOD, even mouth cancer, and they use that for different mixed with oxygen and give supply to human beings to promote even for different illnesses as well. So really, I don't know what. Obviously, I think the family drug companies are making a lot of money out of medication, so they don't want to give a simple solution. They want to make sure they make the money, printing the money out of it. That's what they're trying to do. So let's do the nitric blowout exercise now. Very important to dilate your blood vessel. Stop forming a plaque because the blood becomes less sticky. Also able to absorb more oxygen to your muscle, your cells. So it gives you more stamina. Plays a very important part. So let's all stand up, please. Oh God. Again, listen to your body. Anytime you feel tired, just shake your body up, take a breathe in, breathe out, take a break from it, and join the class again. No problem. Don't be shy about it. Look after your body. Your body, your asset, your liability. You came with it, you're going to die with it as well. So really, you have to look after your body. But stop that. It's making. And last one, well done. Now the dead man walk. Next, the star jump. Keep doing it. Sorry, I'm just saying. Then go to the weekend. Excellent. Well done. Now the second shape. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Now dead man walk. Next, star jump. And the last thing. And relax. Just shake your body up, just relax. They're going to do jogging, and then the Surya Namaskar. Navita will do on the proper one, and I'll go on the chair. So let's start the jogging. Get ready for that.
डाल डाल पर सोने चिड़िया करती है बसेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता डेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा ये धरती वो चार ऋषि मुनि जपते प्रभु नाम तिहारा हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम जहाँ हर मानव एक मोहन है और राधा एक बाला और राधा एक बाला जहाँ सूरज सबसे पहले आकर डाले अपना डेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जहाँ गंगा यमुना कृष्ण और कावेरी बहती जाए हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम जहाँ उत्तर दक्षिण पूर्व पश्चिम को अमृत पिलवाए ये अमृत पिलवाए कहीं जल थल और फूल उगाए केसर कहीं बिखेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा पेड़ों की इस धरती के त्योहार मिलन बेले हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम कहीं दिवाली की जगमग है होली के कहीं मेले होली के कहीं मेले राग रंग और हंसी खुशी का चारों ओर है तेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा किसी नगर में किसी द्वार पर कोई न ताला डाले, कोई न ताला डाले। और प्रेम की बंसी जहाँ बजाता आए सांझ सवेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता डेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जय भारती जय भारती जय भारती जय भारती।
So your both hands, Tadasana.
मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे बसंती चोला, माय रंग दे बसंती चोला। मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे बसंती चोला। इस चोले को पहन शिवाजी खेले अपनी जान पे, इस चोले को पहन शिवाजी खेले अपनी जान पे। जिसे पहन झांसी की रानी मिट गई अपनी मान पे। आज सी को पहन के निकला, आज सी को पहन के निकला हम मस्तों का टोला। मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे बसंती चोला।
Well done. Hope you enjoyed that. That was quite I'm already exhausted. So what I'll do now is we'll have a Surya Namaskar. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Relax activate the parasympathetic nervous system. You do that standing up or sitting down, whichever you want. So I'll be doing the Surya Namaskar on chair. But Nabita, do you unmute yourself? You can take control of the Surya Namaskar from me, don't mind.
We'll just do 4 rounds, I think.
Yeah, yes, no problem.
Namaste Mudra. Deep long breathing. Hands down and then take it all the way up as you still keep bending backwards or staying straight depending on your body. Start breathing out, push your bottom behind first. Make sure to bend from your hip joint, not bending your back. Keep going down, final breathe out. Reach out to the floor using a deep long breathing. Stretch your right leg all the way back. Looking forward if you can't manage to look up. Otherwise, if you can look up, sit down. Keep breathing in still, look all the way up. Now start breathing out. Take your left leg the back. So palms and feet completely on the floor. Tall mountain pose, and you can go into a bit stretchy animal pose, like pushing your bottom behind and stretch your hands. Completely breathe out in this pose. Start breathing in, fold your knees down. Sit in Vajrasan, breathe in, take your hands all the way up. Start breathing out. Go all the way down, head all the way down to the floor. Again, as you start breathing in, you have to bring your body forward, just and chin down, and keep your bottom sticking upward. Here you can breathe out. Now start breathing in as you push your legs behind, tighten your bottom muscle before you come up in Cobra pose. Again, if your neck can be engaged, to look up if you can, and start breathing out. Now we are going to repeat the poses back to mountain pose or with stretched animal pose. Now stepping forward using your right leg. Breathe in, look forward or sit down, look up. Breathe out. Bring your left leg beside your right leg. Palms touching the feet. Knees could be a bit folded, or if you can manage the straight knees, head all the way down. And as you breathe in, go all the way up. Again, bending backwards or staying straight. And breathe out. Join the palms together in Namaste and second down. Breathe in, go back. Start breathing out, bending forward. Breathe in, left leg behind first this time. Looking forward and breathe. Keep breathing in. If you can sit down and look up. Breathe out, right leg behind. Tall mountain pose and bit of stretchy and toes pushing bottom behind. Completely breathe out. Start breathing in as you fold your knees down to the floor. Sit in Vajrasan. Take your hands all the way up as you are breathing in. Start breathing out. We make the child pose. Down. Shuffle forward as you are breathing in. Chest and chin down. Bottom sticking upward. And now breathe out. And now start breathing in again. Push your legs all the way behind. Tighten your bottom muscle. Come up in Cobra pose. Start to breathe out again as you bring yourself back into the mountain pose. Or a bit of stretchy pose. Now this time stepping forward using left leg as you breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the right leg beside your left leg. Palms touching the feet. Head down. Breathe in as you bring yourself up. And breathe out. Back to Namaste. So we repeat these two again. I'll just do it without saying it. You can follow me. Namaste.
Oh, yeah, excellent. Surya Namaskar is a complete exercise. If you do regularly, it can promote overall health. But some of us, because of the age, we can't do it anymore because of the our flexibility is not as good as some younger people. So no problem. You don't have to do it. Listen to your body. As Swami says, even 5 asana, 5 pranayama is more than ample to promote overall health. And depending if you have certain illness, then obviously you do certain different one add on to that. No problem. Next, we're going to do the Kapalbhati Jatna. Obviously, we have to go through the whole process. Time is limited. But this week we are focusing on the pancreas, your liver, and your spleen. So the pancreas is the Mandukasan. If you sit in the Vajrasan or sitting in any chair, make a tight fist. Breathe in. If you do that for me, just sit in whatever posture you feel comfortable with. No problem. And make a tight fist. Breathe in first. Breathe out completely. And put the either side of your pancreas where the belly button is. And holding your breath, you go down and look up. That puts extra pressure on your pancreas. And do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And gently come up, breathing in and out. Once more. And go down, look up. Excellent. Next, this Mandukasan, I've created a second idea of it. Make a tight fist, both either side, one on the liver side, one towards the spleen. There. You breathe in, breathe out completely, and you go down and look up and do Kapalbhati. You're exercising your liver and your spleen at the same time. Come back up. Remember, God has created you. Your hand has a lot of power. So if you have a heart problem, not in the thymus gland, if you go slightly either side of your thymus gland, press your heart and do Kapalbhati. You exercise your heart. You can feel the energy going into your heart chakra. So if your palpitation, low blood pressure, high blood pressure, help you in every single case. And if you have a sluggish liver, fatty liver, liver cirrhosis, then you put your both hands on the liver side, press hard there, and do Kapalbhati. You can feel the energy going to your liver. And if you want to increase your immune system, which happens just as I talked about in bone marrow and through the spleen, put your left hand, both hands on your spleen side of it, just under the rib cage on the left side of the stomach, press your hand and do Kapalbhati. See, wherever your hand goes, that's where the energy is going. Because mind is telling body to energize that organ. So hand plays a very important part. You're sending a prana to that part of the body by where you're putting your hand. You put it in thorax. And relax. And obviously, you do Jai, Alom Bilom, and all that. Very important. Time is very limited. Let's do the Alom Bilom for 30 seconds. Gyan Mudra, left hand, right hand in Sun Vayu Mudra, or whichever mudra you prefer, no problem. And you close your right nostril. Very good to clear any blockage in your blood vessel or energy channel. If you do in Khichdi Mudra, the breath is deeper, difference in temperature is bigger, more chance of clearing your blockage. And relax. Time is limited, so next, rather than doing Brahmi Udgit and Pranav, we do the raising of the chakras from Muladhara, Swadhisthana, solar plex, your heart, your throat, third eye, and the crown chakra. Plays a very important part in clearing the energy channel. First, sitting in Gyan Mudra, back is straight, close your eyes, think of a rectangle shape in front of your eyes, pull your back passage up, think Muladhara base chakra, and color that with morning sun, and take a deep breath, pull your back passage up and make a sound of la la for 10 times and finish with la. La 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 la. If you do with proper focus, you'll feel the tingling feeling in your Muladhara, base chakra. That's when it's activating the Muladhara. Next is your Swadhisthana, which is your left hand over right hand, touching your thumb, creating a half moon. Close your eyes, think of a dark night, half moon shining a silver lightning onto you. Focusing on Swadhisthana, take a deep breath, make a sound of va va for 10 times and finish with va. Va 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 va. This we've been talking about digestive system. It's controlled by your liver, pancreas, and spleen, which is the solar plex. You interlock your finger with the index finger and triangle, with the thumb make a triangle. Put that close to your solar plex, and close your eyes. Think of a triangle in front of your eyes and color that with more yellow color, sunflower color. Take a deep breath and pull your solar plex in and make a sound of ra ra for 10 times and finish with ra. Ra 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 ra. Since you're working on the spleen and the digestive system, we do that once more. Ra 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 ra. Next is your heart. Both hands in Gyan Mudra, left hand on your knee, right hand under your heart. Close your eyes, think of a sky full of light gray color cloud, and focusing on your heart, take a deep breath, make a sound of ya ya for 10 times and make a sound of yam. Ya 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 ya. Next is the thyroid gland. Interlock your forefinger, thumb pointing up the way, around your throat. Close your eyes, think of a dark night full of stars, shining like a Christmas light, shining like all the different color, red, green, blue, purple. Focus on your thyroid gland, take a deep breath, make a sound of ha ha for 10 times and finish with hum. Ha 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 ha. Next is your third eye. Index finger like this. Rub the third eye a few times to energize the third eye. Then gently bring your hand down to your chest, your And then, mentally, physically doing it, mentally still rubbing the third eye and focusing on your third eye. Take a deep breath, make a chant Om for 3 times. Last but not least, the crown chakra. Take your Sahasra chakra, put your right hand on your head, rub over, trying to energize the crown chakra. Or you can tap it if you have too much hair, you can't rub it, just tap it like this, just to energize your Sahasra chakra, or just rub it in, same thing. And then interlock your finger, using your ring finger coming out, focusing on, put your tongue to the top, Khichdi Mudra, focusing the energy channel to send it to your crown chakra, and make a deep breath and make a sound of like a bumblebee for 3 times. Still keeping eyes closed in Gyan Mudra, we do Prana, which is still focusing on your third eye, and do silent deep breathing. It's like a quick meditation for 30 seconds with very deep breathing, but very silent deep breathing. Gently take your both hands up in there, rub them together, and cover your face with it. Thank you, Navita. If you don't mind doing the prayer for me, you're very good at it.
May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all enjoy prosperity. May none suffer. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Asato ma sadgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityor ma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's cross our hands, bow down to pay gratitude to our motherland, parents, gurus, country we are from, and to our Mother Earth again. And also promise to look after all of them with our own, by doing our bits every single day. Let's rub our palms. And bring your warm palms first time on your face. To take off anything, stress, negativity out of our body, just literally chuck it out. And then one more rub. First on our face, so that we make sure the energy stays with us, on our head, so that we make sure we stay grounded in our life, we stay calm no matter whatever happens. And again, all over our body. And bring it down. Thank you so much. Om.
Now the line pose and the thing we do after finish the class. Oh, since you are there.
Yep, we'll do line pose and lean forward if you can. And let's go.
Ah.
One more time. Next, rub our thumbs and massage the throat. And finally, laughing out. Sarvan, do you want to?
Yeah. Let's do it together. Open your arms up and open up your lung. Very good for your lung anyway. You can mute yourself and just let me finish the video. And